Doc, I hope you get this. Remember how my Uncle Woodrow wanted to search for aliens at the center of the Earth? Well, things didn't exactly go as planned. We got trapped underground. And when my family, the bots, and even Optimus Prime came to rescue us, the cavern collapsed and everyone got separated. Now Dad, Uncle Woodrow, Chase, and I are stuck down here and separated from the others. If you get this message, Doc, please send help. Fast. Come on. I set your GPS coordinates for Doc Green's lab. Now get going!
Sorry, son. It was a good idea, but satellite tech won't work this deep underground. Comlinks either.
Well, we'll just have to find the rest of the family using only our wits and courage. It's an adventure.
It's irresponsible, which is why I was against this subterranean joyride to begin with.
You know, Charlie, you'll never learn anything if you don't leave the island once in a while.
I don't need to get burned to know that fire is hot.
Speaking of which, sir, I seem to have...
But apparently I need to tunnel underground to discover my brother is living with aliens.
Ahem. Chief, I am sorry to say...
Discover? I told you!
Yeah, it took you long enough.
Dad, look!
Moldy guacamole.
Actually, I believe it is lava.
And it's blocking our only way out.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. Years later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue, heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. With Cody to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be safe in the day. Roll to the rescue.
We must have tapped into one of Mount Magma's tunnels. Chase, vehicle mode. Woody, Cody, inside.
Are you aliens lava-proof?
Unfortunately, no. However, all rescue bots are trained for emergency evacuation procedure.
He means tighten your seatbelt.
You aliens are the cat's pajamas.
I was unaware that Mr. Pettypaws had sleeping attire.
It's an expression, Chase. Uncle Woodrow's impressed.
Let's save the congratulations until we're out of danger and we've located the others.
Oh, Charlie, can't you ever just enjoy the moment?
Not when I'm trying to keep my family safe. Chase, can you jump it?
Negative. And this may be an opportune time to mention that motion sickness bags may be found in my center console. Power up and energize!
Sorry, Uncle Woodrow. Riding in bots takes some getting used to.
Was that maneuver worthy of feline night clothing?
Absolutely, Chase. I just hope we haven't strayed too far away from the rest of the team.
How far down do you think that goes?
I have no desire to find out. Heatwave, I have been impressed with your accomplishments on Griffin Rock.
Thank you, sir. My team has learned a lot working with our human partners.
Are you still interested in joining my ranks on the mainland?
We would be honored. I need to ask the other bots first, but...
I am only inviting you.
With all due respect, sir, you asked me to lead my team. If I leave them behind, I'm not only failing them, but you as well.
That is what I hoped you would say. Leadership requires placing others' needs in front of your own ambitions. I am pleased you have learned that, Heatwave.
Thanks. I think.
It appears you have set some form of machinery in motion.
Volcano. The shaft must be part of Mount Magma. The humans made it. Don't ask me why.
Likely the same logic that went into the pogo stick. Look. Daylight.
This lever must have opened the top of the volcano. We can climb out of it.
Now all that remains is finding the rest of your team and returning with them to this spot. Which passage should we attempt first?
Cody taught me how humans decide. Eeny, meeny, miny.
Mo, try over here, Boulder.
Nope. This wall is solid rock too.
I could have told you that by looking at it. Face it, Graham, we're stuck in here.
Well, if we have to be stuck, at least it's in this place with magical glowing walls.
Blades, that's fungus.
Ew! Get it off! Get it off!
You know, Dad's probably searching for the rest of the team by now. He'll find us.
An Optimus will get us out.
What makes you think they aren't all trapped too?
There! My sonic imaging detects a hollow chamber on the other side of this surface.
Good job, Boulder.
Yeah, super helpful. Except for the solid rock wall in the way.
We're engineers. We make doors. Ready, Boulder?
You might want to cover your ears. Fire in the shovel! Tickles.
Whoa.
Incredible.
High saline content. This is seawater.
But how can it be part of the ocean? We're underground. Seismic activity changes the landscape over time. This water must have gotten trapped down here millions of years ago.
That's not the only thing that was trapped.
A pterodactyl! Amazing!
Fascinating.
Great. So I guess Boulder's sonar doesn't detect dinosaurs.
Technically, that's a flying lizard.
Technically, we're lunch.
It hasn't seen us yet. Blades, let's do some recon. I think I see another tunnel across the water.
You want me to get in the air when there's a terror doctor up there?
Pterodactyl. And we'll fly low. Almost there, Blades.
I have to admit, it does feel nice to stretch my rotors.
Whoa! Blades! Get higher, now!
Danny!
No!
Blades!
Blades, try bot mode!
Yes! Yeah, come over here!
We made it!
Danny, are you okay?
We thought...
Remind me to give this seaside vacation spot a bad review.
-5 stars. We need to find a safer cavern.
No, whoa, wait! How do you know they're not even bigger dinosaurs looking for a fight on the other side of that wall? Just turn off your sonic doohickey, unless you can use it to find Dad.
Maybe we can.
If I adjust my sound waves to compensate for the rock's frangibility.
And we use the natural cavern acoustics to boost amplitude. Is that what it sounds like to everyone else when we talk?
Yeah, with more pop culture references.
So, you aliens don't sleep, Now, do you eat?
Not as humans do.
Oh, that answers my next question.
Hold up. I don't want us getting any more lost than we already are. Chase, you stay with Cody and Woodrow. I'll take a rope and scout ahead.
I'll help. It'll go faster if we search 2 passages at once.
No, I don't need you running off and playing explorer.
Is this about the time you got lost in the forest?
I was rescuing you.
Who said I wanted to be rescued?
You did. You called me on the walkie-talkie.
Did not.
Did too.
Did not.
Did too.
You're crazy.
I remember.
I am confused. I thought Chief had reconciled his differences with his brother.
It's like me and Cade. We don't always agree, but blood is thicker than water.
I was unaware that fluid viscosity was involved.
It just means that deep down, brothers would do anything for each other.
Perhaps you should remind them of that fact.
And don't get me started about the time you stole my stopwatch.
Borrowed.
Hey, Burns family! You can argue once we're all safe above ground, but now we need to work together to get there.
You're right, son. Sorry we got so sidetracked. Pinky truce?
Pinky truce.
I am happy to hear that your blood is thick, sir.
Whoa! Is it an earthquake?
It almost sounds like drumming.
Morse code! Hurry! It's coming from over here!
It's your transport.
Help me pull it free.
What in the allspark? Energon.
A deposit of energon this rich is invaluable. I only wish we had found it under more positive circumstances.
That sounds like Boulder.
Dad!
We're coming down!
Woodrow, be careful. That rock doesn't look very strong.
It's fine, Charlie. Don't be such a worrywart.
If due caution defines a wart, I am proud to be one.
Yeah, you know what they say about curiosity and the cat.
Did it involve pajamas?
We agreed to stick together from now on, remember?
I know, I'm sorry. But there's nothing to be afraid of.
Extinction is no excuse for ignoring the law. Chief, take shelter.
The pterodactyl has him pinned down.
We have to distract it.
Blades, what are you doing? You're hurt. You can't fly high enough to save them.
I know, but I can fly high enough to get someone who will. Hey! Big bird! Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Oh, that's
What were you
Those dinosaurs.
Oh, I'm so glad you're okay.
Next time, can we go to Hawaii for our family trip?
Blades, that was noble! How'd you know the fish could get the pterodactyl to leave us alone?
I was inspired by Uncle Woodrow.
Yeah.
Ever since he arrived, Chief's been so busy fighting with him, they ignore everything else.
Oh, not exactly a compliment.
No, but a fair observation.
Now what? A Triceratops?
Heatwave, you're okay? I mean, hey.
We received your signal. Is everyone safe?
For the time being. The sooner we can get home, the better.
Then follow us, Chief. We found the way out. And a lot more.
Oh, shiny.
Amazing.
No.
Sufficiently impressive.
Incredible. So, this is all pure Generon?
Energon. It is the fuel and lifeblood that flows within us.
Isn't it a little solid for that?
This is unrefined Energon. And in this state, it is highly combustible.
Maybe we'd better keep moving.
Yeah, where's this way out you promised us?
Hope you like volcanoes.
I don't know. Even inside the bots, climbing this shaft could take days.
Days? What are we supposed to do about food?
Cave dwellers often live on blind grubs. They're quite nutritious. Get stuck in your teeth, though.
Ooh, lovely.
We need fresh water, too. Danny, what about Blades?
Well, he can't get much height with a damaged rotor.
So we're stuck down here?
Sir, we will not allow any harm to come to your family.
There has to be another way to the surface.
Maybe Graham and I can create some sort of catapult device.
It's too bad we can't just blast out of the volcano like lava.
Blast. Yes. A giant bottle rocket. Like we made when we were kids, remember, Charlie? We ignite the energon, then boom! We ride a platform up like a rocket-powered elevator.
Will that actually work?
Theoretically.
Optimus, I hate to have to ask you to waste so much energon.
Chief Burns, Energon is replaceable. Human lives are not.
First, we'll need to build a platform across this shaft, then plant a fuse and seal the other passages. All right, let's move it, team!
Sometimes Uncle Woodrow's pretty amazing, huh, Dad?
All the time. But don't tell him I said that. Ready, Woodrow?
Just like old times, Charlie.
On my signal. 1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Rescue bots, blast off!
I hope someone got that on camera.
Woodrow?
Oh, the old creaky floorboard. Gets me every time.
Where are you running off to? I thought you were planning to stay the week. Go fishing, catch up.
I was, Charlie. But all we saw, aliens, prehistoric creatures, Energon. It made me realize there's so much out there to explore. I can't waste any more time here.
Like I am?
I didn't say that. You're an incredible father and a great police chief. If I could be those things, I would. But I'm an adventurer, and you're...
An adventurer's brother. You be careful, Woodrow. And the next time you're in Maine, we'll have dinner waiting for you.
Uncle Woodrow? Why didn't you say goodbye, Dad?
That's Woodrow's way, Cody. But he's never really gone. We just keep him in a different spot.
I am pleased with your progress, Sigma-17. Continue your mission. Heatwave. Heatwave, you have grown into a strong leader. I believe you are ready for greater responsibilities.
Sir?
Be prepared when the time comes.
Hold the elevator? What? Hello, everyone. I'm Huxley Prescott, and this is a space elevator designed to ride a cable up beyond the stratosphere. A cable that happens to be a laser beam. Top floor, please. Let's go to our man in the field for a look at the real thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Asgard.
T-minus 20 minutes and counting.
With preeminent scientist Professor Baranova ensconced in mission control, the launch appears to be right on schedule.
Excuse me, has anyone seen our crew?
Frankie, looking forward to that yummy lunch.
Daddy, I said it's launch time, not lunchtime. You're late.
Oh my. No sandwich then?
My legs don't want to move.
But aren't you excited?
Sure, in a terrified sort of way.
Come on, it's not that big a deal.
We've spent tons of time up in space.
Of course, we were in stasis pods, unaware of the many dangers directly outside the hull.
Good news is, once you're at zero gravity, you can't plummet back down to Earth.
No.
Graham, the Asgard is just an elevator. You go up, then down.
I get sick riding teeter-totters.
Let's get a move on, son.
Okay, I'm ready. Someone want to give me a push?
T-minus 1 minute and counting.
Verify Asgard critical commands. Go for auto sequence.
And prepare the laser cable.
Airlock sealed. Initiating laser array merge. Harnessed energy diodes are stable.
We are making history, folks, and I am giving you a front row seat.
Go for main engine start.
No, hey, too close. Stop! Power up!
That's 20 seconds and counting.
We've lost Paris signal. Reciprocal readings at 0.
Synchronize with a 0.3 phase variance, then transfer to internal reactance.
Negative, can't abort. The camera's causing the laser to overload.
If the array blows, it'll destroy the Asgard.
9, 8, 7.
A routine patrol with 4 bots and stasis. Years later awoke in the strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in their world, earn their respect. A family of heroes will be your allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Roll to the rescue, heroes indeed. Roll to the rescue. phone.
We are in full system lockdown.
Airlock doors cannot be opened during launch sequence.
We're trapped. Back to our seats. Buckle up tight.
Rescue bots!
I'll get that camera out. Now!
Laser traction at 98%, zero grav, and oxygen generator sequencing is active.
Mission modules are stable. Ascent speed is strong. Vectors loading.
Are they all right?
Checking. There's no damage to the ship.
Well, what about the harness energy integrity of the laser?
It's stable. Frankie, if I see any problems, I promise I'll bring the Asgard right down.
Okay.
Keep us posted, Professor.
Come on, Frankie. We put a telescope on the firehouse roof.
I can't shake the feeling that I've forgotten something. I hope it's not important.
You hope?
How are you feeling, Graham?
Like blades when Danny's piloting.
Well, don't worry. I suspect that the higher we go, the better you...
Hull breach warning!
No. It's only the artificial gravity kicking in.
But that felt like we're losing traction with the laser.
Just slight turbulence as we pass into the mesosphere. We'll be there soon, Graham. Then the fun begins. A whole week of tests and research.
A week? What was that?
Cable termination lock. We're here.
It's so... I've never... Wow.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Difficult to believe that we're still connected to Griffin Rock, 140 miles below us. That's over 739,000 sandwiches stacked end to end. Now I remember what I forgot. Airsick bags. But I suppose my lunch bag will work just as well.
I should have gone with Graham and Doc. Who's going to protect them if something else goes wrong?
Shh. Frankie's worried enough as it is.
Boulder's right. What were we thinking? Civilians shouldn't be messing around up there.
But the whole idea of the Asgard is to give scientists easy access to space.
In any event, adding a rescue bot to the mission would not have guaranteed the crew's protection.
Why do you say that?
We've kinda sorta never actually performed a space rescue before.
Really?
We trained for shipboard rescues, but never had the chance to do one.
Which is good. I kinda sorta flunked that part of the training.
I see it! Look, the Asgard!
Man, I wish I was up there. What's that?
Meteor. Big one, too.
Daddy's been tracking that meteor for weeks. It's not on course to go anywhere near the Asgard.
It's headed for something. Zoom in on that, Frankie.
That appears to be a cluster of asteroids.
Is that bad?
Not necessarily.
Let's see. The greenhouse pod checks out. Laboratory pod. storage, and living quarters. Everything is stable, and that means...
We did it! Phase 1 is thankfully over.
Before we begin Phase 2, let's go raid the kitchen. Somehow, I missed lunch.
Oh, what do you know? I'm kind of getting an appetite myself. Oh, I know this one. A little ice forming on the hull, right?
No! Imminent impact alarm.
The starboard pod, but the Asgard's interior pressure remains stable. We're retracting the laser cable now.
Have you reached them?
No, their comm signals are down.
Professor, how long will it take before they land?
At least 30 minutes.
Now what?
Debris from the severed pod is coming down over the island.
Cody, you and Frankie get to the command center. Direct us to where that debris is falling.
Okay, Dad.
We're on it.
Computer, calculate points of impact.
Looks like 5 of the pieces are going to hit the island.
But with only 4 rescue bots. Dad, Chase, get to Chaucer Street and Willow.
On our way.
Cade, Heatwave, the marina.
Got it.
Boulder, the zoo.
Sure thing, Cody.
Danny, Blades, 2 chunks of debris are headed for the drive-in.
2? How are we?
We'll handle it.
Power up and energize. You have just been phoned.
I know you'd thank me if you could.
Whoa, what are you doing? Are you trying to catch that thing?
Nah, but you might want to hang on. You are safe now.
Okay, next time, we get a foam cannon. Are you sure this is going to work?
Of course not. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah!
Spin! Hard!
I didn't know this movie was in 3D. It's fantastic.
If I had a highlight reel, that would definitely be on it.
With a slow-mo replay.
We did it! Yes! We're all clear. Good job.
Thanks, everyone. Now let's get to the launch pad and welcome home our weary travelers.
The laser will retract in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Where are they?
The asteroids must have knocked the Asgard off the laser cable.
But that means...
Daddy?
This is Mission Control to the Asgard. Do you read? I repeat, Mission Control to the Asgard.
But you're the space agency. Are you telling me you don't have a ship available? 5 days?
Can the space agency
Somebody
rescue
has
them?
to have a
What'd
ship.
they say? I'll even fly their ship myself.
Looks like we're on our own. Rescue bots?
Understood.
We're still leaking oxygen.
There. I've shut it down. But the oxygen generator is damaged.
How much air do we have left?
About 30 minutes.
Should we take turns breathing?
Whoa, I never knew this was here. Whoa! Or that.
It's the Sigma, the ship the boss came to Earth in.
Boulder, Chase, your co-pilots. Blades, navigation. We launch in 5.
Perhaps we can build an air scrubber to absorb carbon dioxide and replenish the O2.
No, there's just no time, Doc.
Then we need to buy time until rescue efforts can reach us.
You're right. I'm thinking like a victim. I'm a rescuer. You want an air scrubber, Doc? We have over 800 of them in the greenhouse pod.
The plants, of course. The photosynthetic process provides the greenhouse with plenty of oxygen. Sometimes I just don't see the forest for the trees.
We'll be fine in here until help comes.
Let's look for fruit trees. I missed lunch and dinner.
Pre-flight diagnostics complete.
Course laid in.
All systems green for launch.
Rescue bots, rocket to the rescue.
Don't you wish we were on board, Cody? Cody?
Did we just launch?
Cody?
Why are you here and not down there?
Did you stow away?
If so, I am disheartened.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was just bringing you a first aid kit for Doc and Grim, and then whoosh! Now I'm an astronaut.
And now I'm your spacesuit. Climb in. No time to go back.
Still cool.
I'll alert the chief.
Graham, is there any oxygen left in the other pods?
None.
That dome has a crack in it.
And it appears to be spreading.
They may only have minutes left.
Boulder, move us closer. I'll go get him.
Noble!
Cody, forgot about you. No way am I gonna...
I'll be fine. We have to hurry.
Then buckle up. Looks like you're going on a spacewalk. Tether line's jammed.
You'll have to make the jump without it. You can do it. Just go.
Get in!
What? We did not train for this? At least I didn't. I may have missed that day.
We're adrift. I don't have any propulsion.
Wait a minute. Sure you do.
Look, here they come.
Hello, my little homing beacon.
Welcome back, son.
Thanks, Dad.
You had us worried.
Not gonna make this a habit or nothing, but give me a hug.
It's okay, you don't have to... Okay.
And as for you, my accidental astronaut...
Sorry, Dad. Heatwave kept me safe.
Great job, team. Outstanding. Oh, what about Professor Baranova? How will we explain all this?
Just tell her you came home the old-fashioned way. Splashdown.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Kinda nice flying the old bird again, wasn't it?
Perhaps we'll get the opportunity to use her again someday.
Maybe, but nothing beats rolling to the rescue on good old terra firma.
Earth?